it's a shame. It's really a shame how underrated this show is. Shadow House is beautifully made. From Clover Works, man. Clover Works can do some good things when they want to. It's proven. Despite what people say about The Promised Neverland in season two was just rushed. I don't know why they could just make a season three and make people feel excited, but it's whatever, man. But they had Wonder Egg priority, they had Horimiya, and now they have Shadow House, which is I like how in the comments actually people can't stop talking about the opening and outro, how amazingly animated and the music is. The subliminal messaging is wonderful, but I'm not here to talk about that. I need to get off of that. Just let it be. Let's let it be the hidden gem it must become. Now, this one you get introduced to the core characters, well at least the dolls, anyways, during the meeting by one of Starbearer's dolls, Barbie. Despite her name being Barbie, she looks very ferocious, mean, and she'll kick you in the gut if you piss her off. Barbie doesn't play around. She'll beat you if she don't like you, man. If you really take her off, she'll beat you. And it was displayed in this episode. We got to see the different characters besides Emilico. We got to see Sean, the very kid who's focused only on his master. He also can't see very well, and he's actually a kind of a caring person, despite how distant he may be. He's a caring person. Plus, he's also very strong too. But he's the exact opposite of Emilico, where he's not dark and depressing, but he's not very emotional. But he will show concern and care, and he will think about the things that Emilico will forget to think about. He's the backup person for her. Then you also have Patbrick, that ass kissing, ass licking kind of person. This dude was sucking up the freaking Barbie so much you can see the brown on his nose, man. He even punched Sean in the gut. But to tell you the truth, I don't think it really hurt Sean that much. Sean is actually, like I said, a very strong and durable person. You really can't do much to him to really hurt him, as I know when I'm reading the books. He's very reliable and strong. Ricky should have kissed ass. That's all Ricky is. The kiss ass. Oh my gosh, Ricky. Then you have Rum, the girl who has some issues. Besides being scared, blamed herself for everything, very clumsy, and she even talks to her finger, call it Rummy, that's tied up in a little bow. Oh man, I really hope this series lasts long. Much Clover Works, it probably won't. I would love it can. That's one of the problems with most anime, where it's just made for an advertising for a source material, then it stops being animated, and you would love to see more of it. Yeah, it's good to buy the books and read it. The thing with Japan is that most of the times they can well adapt the source material compared to here in America. For some reason, it's so hard for America to adapt the source material. I don't know why, but it makes it so complicated. Even if they have tons of seasons for that thing, it takes them forever. And here I am on a tangent again. I need to stop. Stop. Well, anyways, I'm trying to get out here so you see these characters, and you see how they start to change when they're around Emilico. You even notice anyone that's around Emilico, they change. But when Emilico was standing up for her friend, and he saw how Sean had a smile on his face, and he didn't realize he was smiling. He was smiling again when Emilico was being kind of silly in the hallway. They had their little night watch thing because they wanted to prove to them that it wasn't Ron's fault. Something must have happened to cause these phantoms to keep appearing. So they had to do the night watch thing. But the thing about the night watch thing wasn't to prove anything. The main reason was to sever the connection between them and their masters. For them to be tired, for them not to be able to do their cleaning duties and stuff like that. Since how Emilico's been busy, Kate has been kind of anxious, where she starts seeing the soot coming out of her head again, and she's having some kind of negative emotion. And because of that, she feels like they're not drawing close to each other anymore because of this. And you can see the effects on Emilico and the other two, where they having bags in her eyes and stuff like that. Emilico is just trying to be so positive, and yet she has these bags in her eyes. She looks like the person who's denying that she's miserable. It's like, geez, you're a kid, you're having bags in your eyes, man. That's just gotta be sad right there. But like I said, Sean was nice enough to bring him some blankets. Like I said, Sean is a nice dude, man. That's just how he is. I like him. He's actually my favorite character in the entire series is Sean, actually. Now, Emiko to me is definitely a Sora. You know, Sora post Kingdom Hearts 2. Is for some reason after Kingdom Hearts 2, they turned Sora into a dork. And people are arguing me saying Sora's always been a dork. No. In Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora had some attitude with him, but he was still a kind person. In Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 1, he was like that. But Kingdom Hearts 2, he became a bit more aggressive. He could even say some mean jokes to his enemies and stuff like that. He was kind of, aggressive, mean, mad, But after that, Dream Drop Distance and 3, he became a total stupid, idiotic dork. And it's just like, my goodness. And once again, I'm talking about something else, but I'm comparing it to Emiko. Emiko is just like Sora. She is able to move people's hearts, make them do something they wouldn't expect themselves to do. She starts a chain reaction. She is even Barbie giving her nickname, Sunshine, because she lights up the room, even with the thing where she's holding both Sean and Rum's hand, and she is their sunshine. She was guiding them through the darkness, and even when she was no light herself, she was still rushing head on straight as that path of light at the end of the tunnel. That's how she is. And that's a perfect example of Emiliko's character. She may be dense, but she's always caring, and her mind wanders off place to place, and she thinks about other people so much. This is why I also like her character so much. Usually I can't stand these kind of characters, but for some reason, since everything else is so dark, you gotta do these kind of characters correctly. The reason why I can't stand most Sean protagonists is because they're so positive and happy, but yet they're in a very kind of a happy environment sometimes, to the point where it kind of gets kind of annoying. But if you do that kind of character in a very dark and grim place, a place of no hope, you show this kind of happy-go-lucky character, that's when the character truly shines, because they stick out perfectly. This is a perfect example to use a happy-go-lucky character. Maybe one of the reasons why I sometimes couldn't stand Sora post Kingdom Hearts 2 is because he was still in a happy-go-lucky areas, Disney worlds for crying out loud. But he was also happy-go-lucky, so he didn't really stand out besides his anime look and comparing it to the Disney worlds. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I'm just saying, it's just sort of got kind of annoying after that. Mamaco is perfect. She's in the perfect world for her. Well, not saying perfect world, but for the story at least. Being the sunshine in a world of darkness. Especially when they try to enter the forbidden hallway, and it shows how there's booby traps, and I'm guessing showing how whoever tries to enter the place will immediately get eliminated. That's why they call it forbidden. It's only those who are allowed to go there knows where those traps are at and can avoid them. Well, if one day you forget, oh well. We also gotta see the Velvet dolls, the ones where they don't talk and or show their faces. They just serve, They're like the maids, I guess, to keep. They just pass out the food and stuff like that, and lock doors and stuff. They never show their face. We don't see much of them until way later on, actually in the latest chapters of the manga. And they're pretty interesting and mysterious, they give that mysterious look. And like I said in a past video, Shadow House really feels like it could have been an RPG Maker video game. It really feels like it when you're playing it and exploring the house and uncovering the secrets, the booby traps, the positive character, the mysteries, all that. It feels like that, and it'd be cool if someone make it a game. That'd be nice. Well, anyways, I'll leave it there because the debut is coming around the corner, and it will be very interesting. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.